Hi everyone, Rebecca here for Gogo Getaway. Today I'm filming one of the challenge videos, which is to use a themed collection out of context. So by this we mean to use specifically themed products, not in the way that they were intended to be used. So for just an example, you could use a Christmas collection to scrap layouts that are non-Christmas related. And this was to get us thinking outside of the box of what collections are for and what they can be used for. I have a little boy, so I do a lot of little boy layouts, but I don't always want to just use blue and green. I like to use pink and yellow and all sorts of other things. So today I've really stretched myself and found my girliest, most feminine collection I own, which is the Kate and Ash collection from Simple Stories. And I've challenged myself to use photos of my little boy with that collection. I also really wanted to step outside my comfort zone a little bit and make sure that I had lots of vibrant pink colour as well. So I've added that in a mixed media format in the background. So therefore I have pre-gessoed my page and I will be adding some bright pink mixed media, my brightest pink that I could find. And I'm just going through what I've got from this collection and just trying to find out what works with my photos. My little boy's wearing yellow in the photograph, so I knew I wanted to have little pops of yellow across the page. Yeah, and I'm just sort of seeing what works. My little boy in these photos is basically face planting a huge cupcake at a birthday party. So I've also noticed that this collection has a couple of sort of cakey, donutty themed embellishments. So I thought it actually would suit quite well. And I found a chipboard sticker that said the word mood written in donuts, and I thought it kind of suited the fact that it was sort of baked goods and cakes with that sticker. So I tried to create a title that would incorporate the word mood, and also found a word sticker that said sweet. So I thought sweet mood. So I started to build my title around those words that I've got. That mixed media product I've used there is some of the Heidi Swap Colour Shine Mist. That dries a really vibrant pink colour when it's dry, and it's actually much more vibrant than the pink that's in the collection, actually. But I think it works really well with the yellow and the black. I think it just makes the yellow and the black pop a bit more. I'll just add a little bit of stamping in the background as well, and some brushing through a stencil. So hopefully you can see here that I'm trying not to shy away from typically feminine colours and icons. I've used hearts and pinks and a very overtly themed feminine collection. It's actually aimed at teenage girls, this collection, apparently, and I love it. But I don't have a teenage girl, and I hardly scrap photos of me, so I really wanted to use it. And yeah, I'm just going to try and do this a bit more, using collections not in the way that they're intended, just getting those products used. So as I mentioned, I did purposefully pick my most specifically themed feminine collection that I had. And yeah, when you look at the products from above here, you can really see there's lots of lipsticks, hair scrunchies and sort of false eyelashes, and the word pretty and sassy, and none of that really could be used on a boy layout, I don't think. So all I've done is just selected the things that would work. Colours are absolutely fine. I've got no problems using pink and yellow on the boy layout, and also things like hearts and flowers. My little boy loves flowers. He loves to pick flowers for his mummy in the garden. So I have absolutely no problems using those and getting my products used and onto a page, even though it's a boy layout. I think it works quite well. So yeah, I think this is a good challenge to get your products used and to start thinking about them in a slightly different way. So I think I'm going to do this now a bit more often, really challenge myself to use things not in the way that they're intended. I'm quite interested to have a look through my Christmas supplies now and have a look and see what I could get to make it work outside of Christmas layouts. I actually think a lot of Christmas papers would work really well with masculine themed stories. There's lots of sort of like tartans and plaid. Lots of red and green would work quite well with masculine layouts, and also there will be images like stars and things, which I think would work really well in a masculine layout. And I think if you were scrapping a male photo using a feminine collection, maybe try to focus on just one or two colours, or maybe three like I've used here, black, yellow and pink. Maybe pick out any colour that's in the photograph. So I chose the yellow specifically because he's wearing a yellow outfit. So just try to pick out some colours from the collection that would work well with your photograph, so regardless of the theme it would work. And the other thing is obviously to go through and take out anything that really is overtly themed and set that aside. So obviously I've just completely disregarded the makeup images in this collection and used the other things that would work. and I actually love how this came out. I think it's one of my favourite layouts I've made in a while, and I would not have thought of using that collection for a boy layout, so it really does help to think outside the box. I love how this came out. I think it's really fun. Really looking forward to seeing what everyone else comes up with. My one final tip that I learned while making this, because I knew that was going to be kind of short of embellishing images, I used a long title instead. So the title almost forms part of the decorative element of the page. So yeah, definitely form a long title if you're short on coordinating embellishments.